wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to Phoenix Iwaki, and welcome back to the Underdark, the rockin' and rollin' and jive in Underdark at the moment, because I'm in a jolly mood today, which does not mean won't put my players through the ringer, but I am in a jolly mood today because it's my birthday. It's my birthday over here. I'm a birthday DM over here. And a massive thank you to you, lovely people, for helping with that hyped happy birthday mood, of being very, very nice in chat, for the raid before we were even live. Thank you. Thank you for that. So yeah, sorry that people dropped in there and it was just a blank screen. It's because we had not started. Nothing was happening. You did not miss anything, do not worry. But thank you for joining us regardless. Say big shout out to Bards and Brews. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for jumping in there. And I hope some of you were able to stick around without being frightened away by the endless void of the blank screen. I know Evie Disaster Story is still around, so thank you so much, and thank you for the follow as well. And a big shout out to everyone who's jumping in already. Cos, good to see you, my friend. Looking forward to some more Candlekeep soon, and for the bits too, thank you, Cos. Kyle, my friend, hello. Playnerd Allies, wonderful. Daisy, hey Daisy. Mac, hello, how you doing? Who else is up in here? Oh, thank you for that sub, gifted subs, thank you so much. Who else is kicking around here? We have all sorts of lovely people. Oh, Keebler. Okay, thank you so much for that gifted sub, Keebler. For Kyle, our friend there. And thank you for the happy birthdays as well. Sols Rolls, how you doing, stream team, buddy? It is my birthday. Yeah, welcome in. It's good to see it. And thank you for the subscription as well. Lovely, lovely birthday presents. And that's all going straight back into the stream, so kind of giving presents to yourselves as well. Bard of Bronze, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, thank you so much. Boom, next level. Phantom, thank you so much. Oh, 5 gifted subs. You absolute legend, Phantom. Absolutely wonderful to see you as always. Hype train. Okay, sorry, I'm not used to mongoose. Good luck to you too. I like that. Just like mongoose. The Z, if the Z was at the back, it would sound like some Japanese anime. It's like mongoose Z. Okay, so yes, Bard of Bronze, good luck to you. Mongoose, good luck to you with the giveaway. The wonderful CZRPG, as featured just here below me, where my legs should be, is the sponsor of the channel at the moment, giving wonderful giveaways to all of you lovely, lovely people. And today we are giving away their recent addition, a very new product on their roster, the Encounters in the Underdark. So please do jump into the giveaway, ! Enter, so that we can give some happy birthday vibes in your direction as well. It doesn't have to be your birthday to get a present. Okay, but thank you for all of these bits and everything. Thank you, everybody, so much. I'm in Japanese, so happy to thank you, everybody. Hey, Rubblejax, thank you for the wishes. Thank you for that follow. Sorry, I don't know if I read that properly. Thank you again for those gift subs, Phantom. So I'm slowly scrolling down here through chat. Mongoose. Among Us? No, Mongoose. Oh, right. Okay, thank you. So, everyone, good luck with the giveaway and everything, and I hope that you are having a wonderful day, whichever day it is, whichever part of the world you're in. Over here, it's the 28th of April, the day that I became into this world. And I'm looking forward to playing some D&D with these wonderful people, who we shall talk to in just a second. Jilletize, thank you so much. 5 more gifted subs. Thank you. Another tier completed on the hype train. As we go. Thank you so much, everyone. Jump in there. You're going to get some cool hype train emotes, all the cute doggos, and lots of other pets and like nice animals in there. Thank you so much for all of those. Wow, thank you so much, everybody. And stay tuned later today for me, tomorrow early in the morning for you in the other parts of the world there. We have exciting news pertaining to Mr. Jilletized here. Do stick around for the amazing things that are available in our world-building birthday stream later on. And I look forward to seeing anyone who can join us for that. Thank you, everyone. Level 4 hype train already. Can we get it up to the max level? I don't think we've ever hit a max level. We've had lots of nice level 2s and level 3s, which are wonderful all the time. Thank you so much. The stream and the effects are beautiful. We thank you. I dabble, Playnerd. I dabble. Right, okay, now, enough of me getting excited and rambling on about stuff. Now, I don't know if the thing Benjamin Parker, thank you for the follow. By the way, everyone who gives us a follow, fancy for the bits, thank you, Evil Disaster, sorry, and Phantom as well. Everyone who gives us a follow will be jumping, can, if they choose, jump into our followers' Discord. I'll be sending out invites after the session today, so check your Twitch whispers for those. Sometimes the link times out. If that happens, just give me a nudge, and I'll send you a new one. Oh, thank you, Cuz, thank you so much. So close, 96%. We're almost there, Battlescar Buddy, that's you, over there. Hi. Okay, and who's gonna, okay, let's do it, first time, so close, Kyle, so close, thank you. Alright, okay, everybody, we have a few other people to say thank you to as I try and regain my thoughts here, so all flustered and full of birthday joy, what can I say? Not only CZRPG, of course, but the wonderful people at Sirenscape who allow us to pump music and sound effects around the world. To all of you, level 5. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you, everybody. Wow, full-on hype train, level 5, leaving the station. Thank you so much, everybody. You absolute wonderful people. Can you do it? Into that level 5. Level 4 is complete. Can you make it? The last level. Okay, so everyone, thank you so much, and we are saying also thank you to, as I said, to Sirenscape.com, free 30-day trial if you want wonderful sounds in your games too. Music which you can upload your own original music. This is not from Sirenscape, as you may be aware. Buns knows this music well, and all the bitches. Thank you for the bitches. Birthday bitches, indeed. Cheers, Phantom. JR, how you doing? Welcome in. Now, we are also saying thank you to the wonderful channels that have so much amazing music available for you to use in your projects. If you head on over to our YouTube channel, is that working? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Head over to the YouTube there. You can see all of the VODs of everything that we do, and all of our things are up there. All the wonderful one-shots that we've had with the amazing guests that we've been lucky to have over the years, and we have Twitter and Instagram there as well if you want to catch up with the news and what's going up on the channel. Very exciting guests coming in next month for our No Kid Hungry charity stream, and there may be new characters arriving, and a couple of campaigns are sort of moving towards the end game, so there'll be news of new campaigns coming down the line. All of that is released first on the Discord for the followers, and then later onto into the public after that. Except when I get excited and release something on stream, which was about this Out of the Abyss game, and I was perfectly fine. There was nobody listening in, none of the players there, and Sam was in chat, looking. Thank you for being honest and pointing out that you were there, so I didn't just keep going. This has been sworn to secrecy. So, sorry, Stephen. Sorry, Buns. Inadvertently out of the loop. Not on purpose at all. Okay, right, now, as we are rolling into things here, let us also shout out the fabulous Out of the Abyss artist. Ryu Toshi, aka Salad Man. I know, Evie, you were saying about the wonderful art. If you would like to get yourself some of this beautiful art as well, please jump on into their Instagram there, and if their commissions are open, you can enjoy some of the fantastic stuff that is on offer there. Now, without further ado, let us jump back into our session for today and get going. Last time we were here in the Underdark, you had defeated the Pudding King and the slimy, elongated, slurping, oozy limb of Druiblix, this avatar of the Demon Lord, which thrust its way into the Swerfneblin city, but you were able to defeat it and get yourselves a level up in the process. And we are joining our adventurers as they return triumphant to the leaders, and a fanfare to boot, as they return triumphant to the leaders of the Swerfneblin city, and they were welcomed back by Quartermaster Seni, who is leading the mission here in the Underdark to reclaim. We have some inspiration for Kyle. She has 2 already. I don't have any more crystals. I'm going to just copy and paste a crystal. I'm out of crystals. I can't remember at what point the 1 crystal at a time per player rule disappeared. But it did disappear at some point. and meh. Who
I think it was during
cares?
the charity streams, and then you've just been charitable
Yeah,
with us ever
there's
since.
so many.
Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. I mean, like, if the wonderful people over there in chat want to be lovely and help out, who am I? Who am I
To deny them. Exactly.
I do not want to ever see someone's frame with a ring of diamonds around, completely blinged out. We do not want that. We do not want that.
And just maniacally laughing, going, I think I'm gonna re-roll that.
Better reroll.
Oh.
You're like, it's an 18, but I could do better. Okay, thank you. All the damn inspiration. I mean, to be fair, Buns is a particularly inspiring individual, so it kind of tracks. You know,
And sooner or later, I'll actually take a level in Bard, so I can give this to the other players.
Spread the love, spread the love. Actually, that would be a nice rule. You know, that any bard characters can gift their inspiration crystals to other players. Like physical.
Because that would be them giving inspiration.
Okay. Thank you everyone for that wonderful hype train. Thank you so much for all of the wonderful, the gifted subs and all of the bits and everything in there. Thank you for that. Please enjoy your emotes. 13 subs and 1,700 bits. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful. Nice. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, she is blinged out already. Yes, everyone, enjoy those new sub-train emotes coming your way. Let them fly. Okay, let's fill the screen with sub-train emotes. See who was in there. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Right. Okay. Now, let us return to Blingdenstone and return to our adventures here. Much as I love this music, let's chill a second here. Okay. And down. Cheers, cuz. Okay. So, let us return to the Underdark and the bustling, joyous city of Blingdenstone, the Spur for Nebelin, almost in entire control, having joined forces with Clan Goldwhisker and driven out the Pudding King. There are still some lurking oozes and things, but they are no longer guided by a malevolent intelligence, and they are just randomly schlepping around the place to be discarded of and dealt with in the regular way by the newly formed borough wardens under the ghost of the previous borough warden, who has excelled in the Battle of Blingdenstone and been reinstated in their previous position. You have found your way back to the Foaming... I always forget the name of that. What is it? Foaming Tavern? Foaming Mug. I don't know why.
Foaming Goblin.
Inner Blingdenstone. Is it Goblet?
Sure.
Mug. No, it was Mug. It was Mug. Here we go.
Yeah.
The Foaming Mug. Tappy, the proprietor there of this tavern that was... Whoa, Kyle, that's a lot of support. I am not surprised. The wonderful support you show everyone all the time. Thank you so much. You return to the Foaming Mug with Tappy there, the tavern designed for foreign visitors, and hopefully we'll be seeing some better business now that you have proven that the outside help is very useful and very, very welcome here in the city. Let us join you as you are sat once more around the carved stone benches of the relatively warm interior of the Foaming Mug. Who do we see? Elora, who are you in real life? Who are you playing? Where are they at after everything that just happened?
Hello, I am Sam in real life. I play Elora. She's a high elf assassin rogue from Mixdranar, a now destroyed city, which she is supposed to inherit, but never mind that. When she was younger, she ran away from home, started an outlaw band with her friends, stole from the rich, gave to the poor. On one of her adventures, she was captured by the drow, met these lovely people. I think at this moment she's feeling quite reflective of their journey up until now. Is a little, ambivalent about going up to the surface after this.
Indeed. And Elora is sat with one of those bandits' friends of hers, Esmeralda, not that Esmeralda, another Esmeralda, who they were traveling down here in the Underdark when they were separated, but since have been reunited. Zakan, who are you in real life? Who are you playing and where are they at?
Hello, I'm Steven, and I'm playing Zakan, our Aasimar ranger / cleric. They have been down in the Underdark for over 100 years with the divine mission to find those who are lost and bring them to where they need to go, earning them the title of the Lightbringer amongst certain places. But they are still mortal, getting older, getting weaker, becoming less confident in their abilities, and seeking to reconnect to the divine power they once had as the Abyss rises.
Indeed. Yes, let's just say, thank the gods it wasn't you that was artificially aged by the aggressive ghost. And it was the young,
would have been
the
done.
young elf
Death.
who had years to burn.
Aasimar gets some extra years, but not a lot. Not so many.
On this day of all days, I feel that. Okay. Corbin, who are you in real life? Who are you playing? And how is your blinged out self feeling?
Hi everybody, I'm a Buns, and in real life, that's about as much as you get. But here in this lovely realm, I play Corbin, our changeling druid / monk, and low-key tamer of the Underdark. It's not an official title. I'm working on it. Okay, they were at Black Raven Monastery training to be, an executioner for their mom. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And they walked into the Underdark on purpose, maybe trying to join an outlaw band they heard about once they got down there. But, friendship is good too, instead of a job. That's fine. No, we're fine. They have so far tamed a giant cave spider and a baby wormling. Again, these are loose terms. But and right now they're tired, and I think currently laying on Alora's lap, trying to go to sleep.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're so tired.
Your friends have all joined you, even the locals who have found new homes back here, returned to Blingdenstone. We have Topsy and Turvy, the Swerfneblin twins, who were, quote-unquote, cursed with lycanthropy, were-rat lycanthropy, who have now found a place they can truly be themselves as they have reunited with the Goldwhisker clan of were-rats here in the city. And we have Prince Durandil, of course, the poor elven prince, cursed to be in the form of a quaggoth, a large bestial quaggoth here. We have Jimjar, the wheelin', dealin', gambling-loving Swerfneblin, and Esmeralda, as we mentioned before, Elora's previous bandit group friend, and Eldith, the dwarf scout from the citadel of Gauntlgrim. Is that right, Gauntlgrim? I want to say Gauntlgrim. Sorry, I get mixed up with the dwarven holds and things that I mentioned in Frostmaiden. Yes, Gauntlgrim. And then, last but not least, we have our friends Glabagul, Charcushio, and Webster, the gelatinous cube, red dragon wormling, and giant spider, respectively. For those of you who are interested, we are using... yeah. For those of you interested, we are using the new Beast Heart rules and the Animal Companion rules from Matt Colville's MCDM group, and they are wonderful. And they recommend heartily that only one companion is in each party at a given time, but that means we just make Corbin choose a favorite child at the start of every battle.
A Pokemon, if you will. I have them
who?
all in my party.
I just
who? Picked this one. Right now, Charcushio.
Charcushio is definitely the companion du jour. Yes, indeed. Okay, now. Sorry, again, my Underdark accent coming through there. So, as we rejoin you in the foaming mug, what do you talk about? What would you like to do? The day is won, relatively speaking. and it won't be long before the oozes and slimes are driven out, and all of Ringenstone belongs once more to its original inhabitants.
Okay. So
Thanks,
Are
Evie.
we
What do
morning
we-
after?
is it the morning after, or is it still like right after we were done and like we're still like half passed out at the bar? Like where?
It's the end of the day now, after the battle.
So this is after the battle. So yeah,
Yes.
we're just kind of still
Just like-
sitting
How many-
around.
The question is, how many hit points do the mugs of ale and hearty food that Tappy provides you give you at this next level of your character? We need to roll
Ooh.
roll some hit points. That's the one thing we didn't do.
Okay.
So, everyone get your hit dice, whatever that may be, and everyone knows what to do, right? With the added rolled hit points, right, on the character.
Not on
creator?
D&D Beyond. No.
Okay. What you need to do, Corbin, is go to the hammer and anvil top right on your page. Who's doing nice things? Oh God. Sorry, I do not know how to pronounce this. Twipsin Sincere. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I'm sure I completely butchered that, but thank you very much. So yeah, if are you into the Twipsin? 10 out of 10?
Yeah.
Oh, yes! I was just lucky. No worries, New Clane. Oyasumi. Hey, Grim.
Right.
Oyasumi Nazai. Sweet dreams, friend.
It says my hit dice is 68.
Okay, so you roll a d8. Yeah, that's your max healing pool. So you roll one of those to get your new one. Are you on the character thing now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so hang on, let me do this on someone else's character sheet so I don't mess with you while you're opening with yours. So yeah, what you want to do is when you first go into the character builder, it just immediately puts you on that level page. Have you? Hang on a second. Level up there. So you're on to, that's on level 6 now, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, and then go top right. You've got the manage HP button, the blue button right there. Click on that. Roll one of your hit dice. So roll a d8.
6.
A 6.
Mhm.
Okay. And where it says on the 3 boxes on that screen where it says rolled HP.
Mhm.
What number have you got in there at the moment?
I have 23 in there right now.
Okay, so add 6 to that, so 29. That was just the straight dice roll, yeah?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because it does the the Constitution bonus automatically.
Okay, so then just apply.
So yeah, hit 29, make that 29, and then hit apply. And you're
Yes.
good to go. Okay, so Khan, how'd you go?
Let's see. I'm rolling a d10 for the ranger level that I took.
Nice.
That's a big old 2.
2, roll bad luck.
It's a big old
Just
two.
shy of the reroll.
Yeah. But we got some fun toys in the
Good,
level
good,
up,
good.
so it's all right.
Isn't that what's important?
Yeah.
It's all about the levels we made along the way. Okay, thank you. And Delora?
Out of 5.
5. Okay, nice. So yeah, add that to that rolled HP. And any new toys on the new level? Level 6
just
now?
some expertise.
Okay. Oh, Gorman, did you go monk or druid?
I leveled out Druid, so now
Okay.
I'm 3 monk through Druid.
Nice balance.
Perfectly
Balance is restored.
My camera is being really wonky, and I kind of want to fix it. I'm slanted now.
Hi. Just inquisitive all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. So I'm gonna put something over it, or can I stop it? No, the video will throw me everywhere, won't it?
All right.
Stop it.
Thank you, everybody. So, yes, any special new toys? Any new skills or anything?
So for
Level 6.
Zakan,
Yes.
to sort of mark the divine intervention, their sort of restoring of their former celestial powers, I took the feat Fey Touched, which
Hey.
allows for a misty step, a little bit of teleporting, and a spell called Silvery Barbs, which is really fun, where you basically give disadvantage to an enemy and then give advantage to an ally.
Nice. Okay, and what's the source of that?
So the source of that, I am thinking, is just from the sort of Elistrai blessings and that sort of stronger connection that's being forged since Zakan spent so long disconnected from their patron. They're getting a little bit of their power back in a more
Indeed.
celestial type way, if not physical.
Nice. All right. Thank you. And let's just see. Laura, any new toys? Level 6.
Expertise and insight and thieves' tool.
Nice. Yes, so double proficiency bonus on those now. Excellent, excellent. Hey, I'm glad. I was just about to automatically high-five you, but you didn't. You pew-pewed us instead. Pew-pew instead. And Corbin, anything new?
I think I have more spell slots. Them sweet, sweet druid
Nice.
spell slots.
Speaking of pew-pews. Pew-pew, pew-pew. Please do not plague me with Moonbeam.
I get
like
ritual spells
certain
now.
other
Sorry.
druids.
I can do
Love a
ritual
ritual
spell now.
Excellent, excellent. Those are nice. Just take the 10 minutes and not lose the spell slot instead. Okay. Right, thank you. So, Jim Jar comes and plunks himself down at the table, big foaming tankard of Dark Lake Stout, and he's like, I don't know if it's the water or what it is, but this stuff tastes better out here than it did in Gracklestug. Must be the water.
Because it wasn't contaminated with. And I kind of like one of them mumbling that at the same time. They're like, "What's with the water?" And they're like, "Probably because it hasn't been contaminated with whatever was in that cave."
Yeah. Hasn't got notes of Demogorgon on the back of the pallet.
It's bad. I know what that tastes like.
And,
Demogorgon bath water.
And yeah, Jim Jar's just like, look, I know. I'd bet good money that I'm going to be seeing you again, but I guess this is a bit of a goodbye, eh? At least for a while.
Yeah, technically, weren't you just supposed to bring them here, and now they're here, and now no, you don't have anybody else to lead, unless technically Laura. That's if you're going back. But we said we weren't going back. So yeah, now I'm confused. What are we doing?
Eldith and our large friend here, I think both are hoping to get to the surface.
I know I plan to come back after that, but I just have this awful sinking feeling that when we come back down here, everything's going to be in ruins.
It's almost like there's a rampaging demigorgon.
Eldith, the dwarf scout, comes over and let's just bring her up here. This one's right. Does that work? Wait. There she is. Yeah, Eldith comes over and she's like, besides, I think we need to report everything that we've seen. People on the surface deserve to know and deserve to have their hand in helping defend against whatever's coming.
No, you're right.
You're
We
not
have to go.
From Gontalgrim, we
Can
can
you
hopefully
please?
send out some messages.
Indeed. If you can get me back to my people there, I know they'll grant you an audience. You'll be able to tell them what's coming, and they will respond appropriately. I know they'll do the right thing.
Look, the person from the crime family is just gonna do this.
Jimjar,
Have any
Do
connections, would you?
Zaka?
Jimjar, do you know how many days travel it'll be to Gontalgrim from here? This is not usually the way that I've taken to the surface.
And Jimjar was like, well, it depends. I don't know. I've never had particular dealings with the surface myself. I mean, it depends where the Blingdenstone merchants take us, which tunnels they send us up to. I mean, I assume we want to do any horizontal travel on the surface rather than down here. It would make sense for us to go, up to the surface and, as quickly as possible, get out of the Underdark, so we're not traveling through all the dangers and, trials and tribulations that has to offer, and then we can make our merry way across, sleepy farmland and babbling brooks and, sun-dappled glades in the forest. Just feels a bit safer.
Just when my eyes started to adjust. Thanks.
It's not your eyes I'm worried about, it's your insides. I don't want your insides to adjust to being on the outside,
Oh, I thought that was a quip at me merging with the mushrooms. I was like, look, I can't.
I can stop any time.
Anytime I want extra, another mushroom grows on the side of my face. Anytime.
Jimjar also says, actually, who would now say? I think let's jump. Esmeralda pipes up and she says, "Look, there is another benefit to getting to the surface as quickly as possible, and that's we are still pursued. Don't get complacent and forget because we've been within the walls of Blingdenstone for so long. That matron mother of the Drow enslavement camp will not give up on you, will not be welcome back in her city with the shame of your escape hanging over her. Elora, you remember how tenacious those bounty hunters were that were after us and the rest of the Green Dagger? They don't give up. And from everything I've seen, the Drow and the matron mothers down here have much more incentives to continue than any purse that was offered to a bounty hunter."
Have a point, and the assassination was a very painful reminder of that.
Yes. The Spider Queen has reach throughout the entirety of this subterranean place. If we can get to the surface, and I think Derendil pipes up. He's like, yes, the Drow are unsettled by the bright lights of the surface world. Their items, those Drow items that you have, should be kept out of sight and tucked away from the sunshine once we hit the surface again. I, for one, of course, looking forward to stepping on grass and feeling the sun on my skin again, even if it is changed into this. But the drow would be at a great disadvantage if they ever tried to pursue us beyond the caves and into the air. Your Highness, you should make use of any opportunity to get the upper hand, the upper ground, if you will, of the surface against these slavers.
Yes, speaking of which, don't you have a kingdom or something to go back to?
Yes. Yes. I am both elated and in no small amount of trepidation about the return to my people. I do hope the place has survived my absence, but I do not know how they will react to this new me. Which is bad.
I'm sure they're awaiting your return with bated breath.
And
As are
can't
your
judge a
people,
book by
Your
its
Highness.
cover.
As are your
It's
people.
still you under all of that.
Thank you, Corbin. Yes, yes, indeed. And I believe I will be able to convince all that I am who I am, and we shall be able to return. I wonder if we can talk to maybe Quartermaster Seni would know where we would appear on the surface, and if perchance my kingdom is between here and the Dwarven stronghold. Perhaps Zakan, your guide, your guiding and your leadership and your guidance, this is what I was looking for, might extend to the surface world. Do you see a way to escorting
Laura
this
behind him going,
humble prince back to his...
I will do whatever I can to make sure that you have the arrangements that you need to get to where you need to go, but I'm afraid my own knowledge does not extend to the surface. I have scarce set foot out of the Underdark.
oh my gosh, does that mean we're in charge? Like, Corbin said that to Alora. Like, holy crap, does that mean we're in charge?
There are some basic survival skills that may still be lacking amongst the rest of the group that I will still advise on. I have some years on the rest of you. Learned a bit in my time
Yay.
surviving.
Okay.
I think Elvis got it covered anyway.
I will be relying more on Elbeth, yes.
Know this,
All right.
good Zakan, the kingdom of Zumana will thank you and aid all of you in your journeys and your fight against these beasts of the abyss in any way that they can.
And you think that this kingdom would stand in defense against the Abyss's incursion?
Of course, I, their prince, shall entreat them and
Can you get
instruct
that in
them
writing?
of the dangers that face them. Is the word of a prince not enough, Corbin? I give you my word. I cannot give you any stronger promise.
I don't think I've done this for Darendelle for a while, but does Kana believe in his confidence?
Yeah, insight check, please.
And no, it is not enough for Corbin. Always get it in writing. It's like Spence
solid,
101.
14.
Come on now.
14 for insight.
14? Okay. Yeah, he seems completely convinced and
Please.
sincere.
Right. Well, we will talk to Quartermaster Zenny in the morning about how best to reach the surface, if there are any caravans that we could accompany, either
Splendid.
to the nearest exit of the Underdark or
Indeed.
elsewhere.
Then there is a tug on your sleeve, Corbin, as you're kind of lying there on the bench. Like, all of these comments were just like from horizontal, like on the bench.
Yeah, no, they totally were.
Hey, welcome back, Evie. And there's a tug on your trouser leg, and you look up, and like even lying horizontal on the bench, like at the same height as you, like at eye level, is Topsy. And she's like, "Hey, it was that was quite the thing, wasn't it?"
Which part?
The whole fucking thing. Look.
My favorite is when it turned out that was not the entire thing, but just a single limb. And they like do this. They actually do this with it.
I know. Look. I never properly said thank you.
What?
Well, for everything that you did. It was your words and your encouragement that allowed me and Turvy to not give up on who we were.
Yeah. You're welcome.
And you found it for us.
I'm giving Corbin gratitude. They do not know how to do this.
You're giving Zakan a run for his money. Guiding lost.
Not that old. Oh,
not
yeah,
ageless.
that
His job, his purpose, his very being. Oh, you guided us to where we were supposed to be, to our people, and all of you. She turns to all of you. And hops up onto the stool, and so she's up above the table level. You can see the people on the other side of the table. And the links you forged here, between the two peoples, they will stand and be stronger than Blingdenstone has ever been before. I'd like to see the drow try again.
Knots on anything wood in the vicinity, just starts knocking.
Jimjar kind of stands next to her. He's like, I'd like to see them try again. They've got some of those inventors and things off in the marketplace have come up with some interesting weaponizations for some of the oozes we've rounded up. Have you ever seen a black pudding catapult? I'll bet the drow haven't.
I don't know if I'm upset that I didn't come up with it or that you're doing it.
Hey, we're just, releasing the black puddings back into their natural environment in a high velocity, aggressive manner.
As long as it doesn't hurt them, I guess.
Just then the doorway bangs open of the foaming mug, and it does seem that Blingdenstone is starting to open their gates again, and other guilds and raiding parties are coming through as the role players guild roll into the tavern and pull up some stone benches. Thank you for the raid, guys. How you doing? Playable undead when? We have them. What are you talking about? We are living in the wonderful world of Van Richten's Guide. We have Reborn. We have Hexbloods.
Gentle repose.
Black pudding catapult. Yeah, I know about a bruise. About a bronze, excuse me. At least it's on this side. How you doing, Raiders? Welcome into our Out of the Abyss game here. They have liberated Blingdenstone, and they are making their way towards the surface to finally leave the Underdark. We have a giveaway going on if you want to get the fabulous CZRPG Encounters in the Underdark. ! Enter in chat for your chance to win. We'll be drawing at the end. Stick around to see if you get the prize. Hope you had a fantastic session. Let's do a shout out here as well. Let's see here. Sorry, I missed shout outs before. I was flustered and there was all sorts of hype train silly things going on. The Role Players Guild. Boom. What's been going on? Some Dungeons and Dragons. Glad to hear it. grim? What was that grim? Just exclamation mark. I ate all your tacos. Oh no! Don't eat all my tacos. Actually, that's okay. I'm in Japan. Ha! I don't have any tacos.
Ah,
No
Different type
tacos
of
de
taco.
Spigo.
A different taco.
It is a sad flex. But there you go.
Octopus.
Ah,
There we go.
yes, yes. Revel in all the wrong kind of tacos. Thank you, Laura. Yes, what am I thinking? You've eaten all my takoyakis.
I'm sad
Alright.
again.
Takoyakis are the little dumplings with octopus inside.
I'm
Oh, they're
sad
yummy.
again.
Oh, you sad again. So I said, what's that again?
No.
Needless explanation of Japanese cuisine. Okay, Taco Tuesday. Okay. Right. So, yes, Taco Tuesday is a very different thing in Japan. That's when they fend off the octopus kaiju from the ocean. In memory of that day, that the grand taco beast emerged from Tokyo Bay. It's like, what's that game? Is that game where you play that angry octopus? You get all those different limbs that fire off different things, and you avenge yourself against various cities. Those some
I have not played that
random
game.
YouTube videos that my kids found. Anyway, as we finish up here, so yes, our various NPCs. It's funny, actually, just this week I heard several people moaning about how many NPCs are in this game. There are quite a few.
We've been whittling them down, either
Yep,
through like
slowly but surely.
rescuing or
How have you guys found it? Because like it's famously heavy with them. Like people talk about it all the time. Like, there's so many of them. How have you found it? Have you found like you feel like you've made a connection with them?
yeah, I
Some
think
of
they've all
them.
been interesting. Yeah.
Right.
There's like the main group of them that are talk the most,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Eldith is definitely like waiting for the dwarven cat citadel to
Yeah, they all have
really
those sort
come
of
to
like
the front.
yeah. little bits where they get their moment.
Right? Yeah, so trying to balance it. Okay, so yeah, anything else? Your plan is to talk with Quartermaster Seni about the route to the surface, and then you can and then you can take your rest if you wish.
We'll need to
Yes.
in the morning before we depart.
Yes, no, please.
Load up on whatever supplies and things we can. I must confess, I'm not used to having money, but I'm to understand we have a decent amount of it between us, and well,
I mean, if you wanna lighten the load, it's fine. I mean, we can hold on to Lauren Corbin shopping spree. It'll be fine.
Corbin tucks a heavy pouch under their cloak. He's like, "What is this thing you call
They're a
money?"
monk. They do not care. They do.
Okay,
You
so
haven't had it in a while. I
Elora
don't
tucks-
care.
Yes, I'll be your treasurer. Okay.
But
it would be
I would
good
like
to
to
ask
find
as well.
something to wrap around Webster's eyes if he's gonna have, because he's definitely gonna have light sensitivity going above surface.
Nice.
Most
I might have to
likely.
make him look as much as a like domestic horse like spider, so people realize that he's like we're in a circus act now.
Spider.
'Cause
Spider.
Horse
Yes.
costume for Charcuccio and Monster.
Yeah, these are
Why
just
do you
my
have
many
so many
horses.
different
Look, yes, we have
sized
this-
horses.
Come,
They're
roll up,
all-
see the 8-legged horse and the flying, fire-breathing horse.
And the huge
Great, I
horse.
can- Great Sleipnir. It's fine. I'll just say that it's just Loki's kid. Don't worry about it.
All right. So, all of you may revel in the clicking of that long rest button
Oh, thank goodness.
Good.
as you went down in the ensuite onsen-filled rooms of the foaming monk.
The my armor was damaged.
Only time
by
will
some-
tell. I can see Glabagul's jelly token there. Are they still part of the group? They were distracted and kind of driven away during their time here in Blingstone. Only time will tell. But in the final fight against the avatar of Druiblex, they emerged and erupted from the roof and rejoined our party
Eat
at a
the
suitably
pudding
dramatic moment. And dissolved the Pudding King, yes.
Yeah. There are
He
zero.
avenged me because I got bitch slapped.
Yes, Crimson Rockstar, it is my birthday. Welcome in. Yes,
Yeah.
birthday DM today, although perhaps not in your part of the world.
John Joby.
Getting a jump start on things here. April 28th is my birthday. We have this, and we have a world-building stream. Anyone who's able to join us first thing in the morning in the US, North America, and evening over this part of the world, since we're in Japan here. Well, I am in Japan here, sorry. We are going to be doing a rather special stream for my birthday. Instead of the usual Barovia and Beyond session, we'll be doing a world-building session, but for Barovia and Beyond, because they are going to be traveling to various domains of dread in their quest to reinstate the Ladies of the Thanes and return Barovia to the material plane. And one of those domains of dread is an entirely original one that was created due to a story that these players here told me about. So it was born on that day. Was it 2 weeks ago, I think you told me, about the boulder and the fox?
Oh
demon?
yeah, aw, don't blame us for anything that comes of that. That's not fair.
But you have no idea how perfect it was, because like as soon as you said that, I was like, oh my god, that would be amazing domain of dread with the the lord being this fox demon, the nine-tailed fox demon.
Yeah,
that is
no.
this courtesan.
I'm saying it's not
It's like
perfect. I'm just
court-
saying don't give me the blame for
Japanese
it.
court intrigue and all this kind of cool stuff going on, yokai like all over the place. And
Mm-hmm.
it got even better because I decided to do that, and then I went and read the story about because anyone who doesn't know, in chat here, there was a large boulder of solidified magma that was a famous tourist spot in this onsen area, this like volcanic area of Japan, and it was said to contain the spirit of an evil nine-tailed fox demon. And there was an earthquake, and after people visited, after the day after the earthquake, they found the Shinto religious rope that was sealing the boulder fallen to the side, and the boulder almost perfectly split in half. And so everyone was like, it was like, oh my god, the fox demon has escaped. And the local city office brought in Shinto priests to exorcise the area. They did a full-on religious ceremony to bless and exorcise the area of any evil stuff going on. Yep, full-on Kitsune Phantom, yeah. And this is the ceiling. This is the thing. I decided to make a domain of dread before I read this. At the end of the article, as the Shinto priests did the exorcism, a mist rose up and enveloped the entire region. So I was just like, there you go.
There you go. We're all
There
good.
you go. Dark powers of Ravenloft confirmed. So, it's too perfect. So, we are going to be creating Yujo, this domain of dread, this Japanese-themed domain of dread that will heavily feature in our Barovia and Beyond campaign. So if you are able, please join me for that, because I want to make it with you. Let us create it together and hang out. And thank you for the birthday wishes, Crimson. It's good to see you as always. And only time will tell, thank you. Level up. Yes, I am level 44. Although I think I've been rolling ones on my hit points every time quite regularly.
Just plus one.
Just plus one each time. All right. Thank you, Only Time Will Tell. Yeah, right. It was too perfect a story. I'm looking forward to creating that. My first serious world building efforts. I'm very used to playing modules and existing worlds. So I think this will be the first entirely original location that will feature in the Wackyverse. So please come and leave your mark on the Wackyverse as well. Let's build it together. Okay, now. Sorry, getting ahead of myself, just as it came up there. Let us return to the morning, although, in the Underdark here, everything's just the same, illumination all the time. I think, actually, probably in the city here, they probably, dim the lanterns, through the night to kind of give, a rhythm to everyone. Got a few levels on me, Phantom, have you? I'd say I'm coming for you, but you're going to continue being ahead of me, so not really worth one chasing there. Right, Daisy? Totally. Okay, so the lanterns flare up as morning arrives in Blingdenstone, and the people of the city start moving around the place, bustling this way and that once more. Do I have... Let's get some ambience here, courtesy of our friends at Sirenscape. There we go. Let's go with this one. Okay. You make your way out of the foaming mug and down the steps to the bustling thoroughfare of all the Svrfneblin going about. A few of them like on crutches and with bandages around them as they were all taking part in the Battle of Blingdenstone the day before. But you are greeted joyously and triumphantly by the locals as you are recognized to be the heroes who saved Blingdenstone and dispatched with the Pudding King. And just one very focused group of well-wishers there. And as you start to make your way down the steps and through the bustling, it's kind of like me on the Tokyo, the Tokyo subway. You're just like wading through this waist-deep sea of Svrfneblin. And they're kind of bustling and hustling this way. Svrfneblin. Thank you, Anita. Okay, so are you heading to Seni or the market?
Yeah, so that we can try to figure out where exactly we would come up on the surface.
Indeed. I would also like to figure out where you're going to show up.
Know that question, yeah.
That's okay. There is a map, a very nice map, which shows an overlay of the different parts of the Underdark on the Sword Coast map. So I know exactly where you are.
We also have a lot of money and jewels to sort through here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an after con hall. Everybody just dumps their bag after they leave Artist Alley and start going through everything.
Yeah,
I
he's
have
got
never been
that
to a con. I
diamond.
really hope to someday.
No, that was the funnest part after everyone bought all their stuff away. Okay, what'd you get as you finally eat food?
That's more like Halloween to me. You get home and everyone's like, "Oh, what candy you got?"
Dig through all of it.
It's the same basic feeling. It's just the same feeling.
There's a full moon festival here in autumn where traditionally kids would go around and steal little manju dumplings that the people would put out. It's called skimi dorobo. And most people have forgotten about it and don't know about it. But my town, beautiful, darling little traditional mountain town that it is, still, like the school, the elementary school, gives all the kids paper lanterns, little battery-powered paper lanterns. And they go like with little bells on the bottom. They go ding 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 round. You can just like if you step outside because there's lots of quiet times where there are no cars and things bombing through on the bypass, like through the edge of town. But you can almost like if it's when everyone's out, you can hear the little chimes like going around the town as the kids will go around and get their hauls. It's basically come Halloween. Everyone does like different snacks and things, not just the manju. It's really cool. Macbeth, I got a rock. Good, congratulations. What kind of rock?
The Charlie Brown thing, right? From
Oh, okay.
I got a rock.
Halloween. I got a rock.
Thank you, Mike. Sorry, excuse my ignorance. I do not know much Charlie Brown, apart from he's never going to kick that football. Okay.
That's fair.
I wanted to ask, I was like, we're still doing stuff in the morning or whatnot here. With the acid damaged chain shirt.
Yes.
If Zakan sat like, before bed or in the morning using the mending cantrip to repair the broken links and put it together and stuff, does that fix it or does it
Let me
need
have
to
a
be
little
better fixed?
cruise of that spell.
It does say you can
A broken chain link.
break broken chain links.
Yeah. So yeah, you very meticulously and over a long period of time repair individual links in the chain.
Like an old lady with their knitting,
Yeah.
Just like
They're grandma.
there wasn't a rocking chair in this room yesterday, but there is now for some reason.
They've had their bath and they just sit there, doing a little mending at night, a little bit more in the morning.
And you, yes, you do, despite the large amounts of money you have, mend your old shirts and do
Thank
buy
you.
a new one.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Responsible parents everywhere applaud you. It's like, it's fine, just repair it. You don't need to buy a new one.
Exactly.
Just pictures of Khan knitting.
Yeah. Just sitting there knitting their chain shirt back together with like little bits of golden light. Is what the divine power is for.
Just a little night soldering. It's fine.
It's just a soft like tink, 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 tink. As they each like get
And you stop
mended.
that noise.
Just like trying to pillow over your head, trying to sleep.
So none of us have gotten sleep. One by choice,
Yeah,
the other two by just.
Zakana's got to that age where you just don't sleep anymore.
Yeah, like 3 hours a night. That's all you need.
I am looking forward to that
All
so
you
much.
need. Meanwhile, so we're
Yes.
grumpy when we wake up.
I mean, that's about how much I sleep anyway, but then I, that'll be fine. Whereas at the moment, I'm just kind of forcing it. Okay, so...
Where are they in the marketplace?
so yeah, you're up in the marketplace there. Let's go over to that beautiful map of Linderstone for one last time.
Right, 5 Livingstone. We're horrible and you come.
Are we
Well,
not
it wasn't-
doing
Of
that?
all the places you visited, it's been the nicest. Come on.
And they've also wanted the most.
Fair. Rewarded the most? As well. I believe that was the market there.
It's the only place where we were able to not leave it in destruction.
Yep.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I want to leave. That's not a bad thing.
So you wind your way, being welcomed here and there and applauded there and here, through the petrified mushrooms of the marketplace here, and I think you're given nothing like worth like writing on your character sheet, but you're giving little tokens and samples of the new dried mushrooms that have just been harvested, and, like applauded here and there, like a spider silk scarf. Okay, so Zakan, Elora, and Corbin, what are you looking for particularly?
Definitely potions. I don't want to be in that position again with no potion.
Just slowly start
okay.
chanting pomegranates.
Let's go with a small city. Add potions. Generate.
I wonder if Sunny would have any supplies that they could spare for our journey.
All right. So, Elora, as far as health potions go, the thing that you're able to find, the shop that has various magical items and knickknacks from, rescued treasures from the Underdark and crafted things here in the city. They have various potions of healing. There is a regular one, a greater one, a superior one, and on a little purple cushion with gold tassels, a potion of supreme healing.
Sounds fake.
Can I get a second life?
Not that supreme.
Hey, it
But
sounds fake. but Okay.
I mean, I'll warn you, it's fucking expensive. But you get what you pay for.
Alright, how do we want to distribute all this money? We got diamonds,
Just-
gold pieces, rubies, emeralds.
Just
I
lump
feel
it
like it's
together.
more, let's all pick what we want, we'll see what we have, and then we'll pay for it.
Yeah. If you guys are okay with that, it's a group budget's always the way to go.
Yeah.
Um,
So we know Alora wants potions. I know I want something specific for Webster to cover his eyes. Was Zakan looking for anything specific?
Corbin, actually, you think that spider silk scarf that you were given would work rather nicely?
But it isn't big enough. I didn't know if my neck circumference was the same as his head.
You actually, it's hard to tell because it's so light and like gossamer, but you actually unfurl it and it's actually a shawl, not a scarf at all.
Oh, okay.
So it kind of look like a wedding veil.
It looks like I'm blindfolding the spider.
Thank you, Gilletized Legend.
I think all Zakan is looking for is like very boring supplies like rations, and because like they don't have any confidence in being able to like forage and hunt and stuff like outside of the Underdark.
I see.
Me, that's what I'm for.
Yeah, and Eldith like raises her hands like, I've got us covered.
I think they so they go
Such
for
a
the
vacation dad can never be too prepared. It just
Yeah.
But what if you know there's no animals? I've heard that they travel in herds and they move all about. I mean, with caves, you know where they're going to be.
Darrendel's
Well,
like, Zakan, don't worry. We did plenty of hunting with the courtiers of the Zumanan court, and there are. I mean, listen to what you just said. Will there be enough animals? I've heard they move in herds. And they contradict each other. Plenty of animals, indeed. Fine roast
There's
venison, haunch of
enough
owlbear.
water
Oh,
up there?
spectacular.
What about this salted water that I've heard about? I mean, certainly you can't drink that.
Oh, that's only the
you
ocean.
can't.
No.
Don't try.
Good thing about the water situation there is it just falls from the sky.
What? That's rain.
Very
That does
concerning.
not happen all
Very
of the
concerning.
time.
Once it falls, where does it all go?
Oh, rivers, lakes, much
Oh,
like here.
Lord, do
but-
I have to explain precipitation to the...
Pull up that, the water cycle diagram.
I have to
As they're like loading like
Just
water
making
skins
sense,
into their
like,
arms.
So this is the spine of the world mountains, and these are the rivers that go down to the Sword Coast, and then it
Right, they're
evaporates
rivers,
up
the
from the
same
sea
way
of
that
moving
they're
ice.
rivers.
Sometimes
Yeah,
it gets locked
fine.
into the Reged Glacier and places like that. But
I think
question, is
one
it the first
actual
time
thing.
the party have hit Blingderstone? I mean, yeah, they arrived in Blingderstone only time will tell, and they've done all of the side quests and stuff here, and they're ready to leave.
We're completionists.
Click.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All those little side quest boxes. Check them off.
We're completionists.
I think a real thing that they are looking for is like a big heavy cloak. Like they're convinced that they're going to be cold up there, and also like their current cloak is very raggedy. Like they have the Puafui that they have put on, but they won't be able to wear that on the surface.
No. By the way, Alora, this magical items and curiosities shop that you found, in the same vein as healing potions, has a scroll of goodberry. Much like
Ooh,
berries.
I can do that.
Make good berries.
I'm a druid. I can make those.
yours are mushrooms, I call them. Good mushrooms.
Little tasty mushrooms.
The spore druid equivalent. Good shrooms.
Um,
And there's a
I
scroll.
would like to help.
I'll give you the full rundown here while we're at it. There is adamantine ring mail. The potions I said about. A robe of useful items. A scroll of chromatic orb. A scroll of green flame blade. A scroll of gust of wind. A scroll of misty step. A scroll of telekinesis. A scroll of wall of sand. A short sword of life stealing.
Gimme.
And a wand of paralysis.
Also, gimme. There are 3 things I heard on that list. I really want.
Probably all the most expensive ones.
I don't know. The robe of useful items sounds like your bread and butter, those are cons.
That's one of
So
them.
Yeah, I think like as they're sort of poking around for cloaks and stuff, they pick up the robe and ask about it.
just check
She's-
the price tag. Puts it back.
I was going to say 11.3 thousand.
Oh, we don't even have that much. do we?
Gold.
Yep. Yeah, magical items are insane. It's why you're better looting them than buying them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wand of paralysis is 16,000.
They pick it up
Okay,
and
so
put
then
it
how
back
much
down.
is the short sword of
Life stealing?
mine? Yes.
1,010.
I mean, that's on the cheaper side of the expensive
I mean,
things. I'm just saying.
the cheapest thing is a measly 20 gold pieces.
We have a ton of money, so. Well,
Well, see, we each get one really expensive item. I I don't know. We could do the rope, Zakan. I'm sorry.
No rope.
What about that
Those-
dragon plate?
The rope of useful items. I mean, it's things like there's like a 10-foot pole and like a riding horse and like a rowboat and stuff like that.
That's crazy.
We'll save up and get it for
That's
Zakan's
so funny.
birthday. But I don't think...
Corbin only time will tell us like, did you say life stealing? I mean, come on, grab it.
Why is he saying it? Like, ah. What was the green flame?
There's a scroll of green flame blade. That's the one that's only 20 gold pieces.
Cool. So it's just a scroll that lets me use the sword the one time.
Bard of, yes. Bard of Bronze. Maybe you can trade those giant gems you have on your portraits. Sorry, they can. You can trade it for potential good luck.
We do have a number of gems, though, like for real.
Yeah, yes, for real. In game. Yes.
Alora or someone is carrying.
It's all in
I don't know what you're talking
Webster's
about.
saddle
No.
bag.
These are my royal coffers.
So you
Every
don't happen
time,
to have
every time you
any
get something.
Crown jewels.
interesting bow and arrow to you?
There is no magical bow, I'm afraid.
If we got the wand of paralysis and made it an arrow, could it technically become an arrow of paralysis?
You want to have a 16,000 gold arrow?
Use it once.
I'm not saying we just
Shoot it.
Miss. It just goes off
the last ditch effort.
into the dark lake.
Do you have any fun potions? Like I already know we have a love potion. We used one of the other interesting potions. We had the necklace that had the fireballs on it.
Had.
We use
so
all
gone.
those.
All
Had,
gone.
yes, had, yeah. The love potion we still have. I'm still waiting for the opportunity to use that one.
Darendil waggles his eyebrows.
Mm.
And next to the devil gorgon.
Right.
All love.
Thank you! Same page!
Middle of the kaiju fight. Demogorgon just making heart eyes at Orcus. Or at himself. It's like the two heads like fall in love with each other.
The third feels awkward and doesn't want to be here anymore. Perpetual third wheel.
So,
All right.
what would you like?
What was the dragon plate? Would you want to do that?
Adamantine.
For Zakan, I'm trying to help you find a. They're trying to help you find your road because everything they want is too expensive, and they also don't really care about material items.
The joy of adamantine armor is that any critical becomes a regular hit.
And you are squishy.
True.
I mean, it says the squishy. I'm sitting over here on 46.
Are you okay with heavy armor?
No, I think I need to stick with medium,
Okay.
Yes.
which is why I have the chain shirt. Yeah, I think
Actually, none of you can wear it. Sorry.
just a normal, like, tailor's type thing.
Okay, so just a
A
regular
heavy travel cloak.
cloak. Yeah.
Nonsense.
I would like the short sword. Is that okay with the group? Yeah.
How much
Also,
is your short sword?
I think it was 1,000.
1,000.
Yeah, 1010. It's got cool art as well.
You're the weapon person, as well as the
Sure.
life and death.
When you attack a creature
Right.
with this magic weapon and roll a 20, if you roll a 20 on the attack roll, you get an extra 10 necrotic damage, and you get 10 temporary HP.
Okay.
I'm going to name them Mycelia to go with the mushroom theme.
There you go.
Also, do we want to sell the dress that we got?
We got a
You have a
number of
dress?
dresses that I think it was-
Blingdenstone is big enough that
decided
you
that
can
no one
sell.
here would-
You can sell anything that you've gathered.
would they buy the drow
Okay.
dresses?
Yeah, to repurpose the fabric and things. Yeah.
Yes, I think we have the dresses to sell.
How many
diamonds,
dresses do
the-
we have? We should keep at least 2 of them for bartering up top. We should keep at least 2 of them for bartering up top.
If you think if they're drow dresses, they wouldn't survive up top.
Hmm. Yeah, I see.
People will pay dumb money for stuff that will not work. They
Fair.
can be bargaining to get into some rich mofo's mansion. We have
That's
drow
true.
dresses.
Oh, yeah, we keep some on
I
hand.
did the snake, yeah. But
Excuse the Rothe drawn cards there. Just massive cows.
Yeah, so could we find someone who will buy our various gems and I've got
31
these
spell checks.
3 bracelets from the Jubilex temple.
Mm-hmm. You have the prices, right?
Just cash it out.
Okay, cool. Only time will tell. Adamantine briefs, just in case.
Cool, the Andre. Yeah, so I think we do some selling and then potion, please. Load up on potion.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you got the
that
sword.
sword.
Maybe not the superb healing one, but
Yeah, it's expensive.
Maybe just some basics to keep us afloat.
If you want the regular, the greater, and the superior, would cost you 650 total.
for one of
That-
each.
One
No.
of each.
Yeah, one of each. So three of them in total. The
Oh, we
regular is
bought 3 of
50,
them.
the greater is 150, and the superior is 450.
If we get all 3 of them and they're only for they're under 1,000, another 1,000 gold that we would be spending, I would be willing to vote to do that so we can have one of each.
Hmm. Yeah, I've got gold to spare and more than happy to do that.
Okay, so you're gonna divvy those up between you. Who has the regular? Who has the superior? Who has the supreme? And mark off the 650, please.
Yeah, so I'll mark off the 650 just on mine.
And you get the scroll of Goodberry as well.
How much is that?
Oh, that was up to Alora. Yeah.
120.
Oh, yeah, I'll get that.
That'd be useful in case Corbin goes unconscious or something.
Yes.
Does that mean
healed
that I
it,
get the superb?
Now I am the druid.
I would say Corbin will take the regular one, just because they do get knocked down a lot, so it can be something they can quick shot and then keep running and keep going.
Cool.
Our finisher should get the please bring me fully back up to health. Yeah.
I'll take the middle one. I have healing of my
Yeah,
own.
greater.
Yeah, the superior is 8d4 plus 8,
Right, very
which
nice.
is nice. The
What's the
greater is
greater?
4d4 plus 4, and then the regular is 2d4 plus 2. Only time will tell. One of my party's been naked since Velkin Cobalt Barbarian. Social interactions have been difficult at times. Nice. Only time will tell. Where are the party now? How far have they got? Sorry, I'm not actually showing you other ways to play Out of the Abyss. It's just casually shopping. La, la, la.
Yeah.
Scroll of Goodberry is not coming up for me.
No, it'd be just. I think it's just be under as a spell scroll, maybe.
Oh.
Let me double check. D&D Beyond. Yeah, if you click on the spoilers. Oh, so you're ahead of us. Okay. If you click on the link for it in the magic shop, it takes you to the Goodberry spell. So just put it in as a original item. You can make original items there. Just put scroll of Goodberry. No worries, only time will tell. Hope it's going well.
Let's see.
Did you find that sword, Corbin, in the D&D Beyond?
I'll be honest with you, I didn't even
If
look
you type-
because I was gonna wait until we had a chance
Right.
to do it.
In your inventory, in the manage infantry button, if you type in life stealing, it should pop up. Yeah, I'll find it. I'll try and find it for you. Yeah. That's gonna be cool though. Dual wielding that and the arm blade.
I get that
You
double
can knock my
weapon.
weapons on my hand.
Short sword of life stealing. Add to equipment. There you go. Refresh your thing, and that should pop up for you. Is it an attunement one? No, it doesn't even need attunement. Nice.
Even if my weapons get knocked out of my hand, you think you're safe, but my palms do the same damage.
That's true. That's true. So how's that work for you? It's a +5 to hit. Nice. I like that effect though. It's cool because it's cool, but it's not. It's like only on natural 20, so it won't happen all the time.
Yeah.
Temp HP can be. You're another Spore Druid in another of my games, Corbin. I'm not sure what ability of theirs it is, but there's one ability that they activate, and it gives them 44 temporary HP.
It's crazy.
What level are they on?
They're higher. They're like level 12.
It might be that the symbiotic entity
Right, it levels up that much.
that gives you extra hit points, and if you're up high enough level to make it, like I have 8 already,
Right.
and I'm only level 3.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's not.
It might be that.
Not,
I think it ups everything.
I think it's linked.
I mean, it might.
It's linked to your character level, so it's like something times 12. So that's why it's so high. But like, it's like I don't think I've ever knocked him out of his temporary
I'm at
HP
12
in a fight.
now. I have level 3 in Druid, and now if I use symbiotic entity, I get 12 temporary hit points. I think that's the spell.
It's just right that'd be it.
Yeah.
It's because I
That's
haven't.
pretty good.
It's because I haven't played in tier 3 or tier 4 very much. I need to start looking into stronger monsters. Clearly.
Oh jeez, yeah.
Yes. Above
No,
10
for them.
levels.
Yeah, you guys are still tier 2. Don't worry. Just in tier 2.
Just in case.
Just. Okay.
Just
Yeah, so the 3 potions that we got, like, were those all we were able to find sort of from shops around? The potion shop around?
Remember the rarity of magical items.
But not on the
It's
surface.
not like Starbucks. No, this is a small city magic shop generated here.
Well, no, I'm saying when we get to the surface, there'll be lots of things up there for you.
As a seasoned DM, Paladin aura's stacking seems a bit OP, or is it just me? Yeah, right? Yeah, those high-level Paladins give them and everyone around them pluses to everything. It's just you just need to get those nice, cool monsters with the very high save DCs. There's some beefy things out there. Only time will tell. Did you check out the free D&D Beyond Monsters of Spelljammer thing they released? They released like 10 Spelljammer monsters along with the announcement of the box set coming. Pre-ordered. Also, can I just do a shout out to the wonderful Mike, who was in our Out of the Abyss. No, that's this one. Our Descent into Avernus campaign. For gifting me the wonderful Call of the Netherdeep, the new Critical Role related adventure that has been released. So I'm going to be very looking forward to diving into that. And we have the lead designer of Call of the Netherdeep on our channel next month. James Hake will be joining us for our charity stream. Stephen, a special person for us as well, as he was the lead writer on Dragon Heist, which was the first ever campaign I DM'd with Stephen here.
Yeah.
Michael as well. All right.
So how do we want to go about
Cheers to
selling
level
stuff?
44. Cheers, Grim.
Are we just saying we sell it?
I think. I mean, do you want to haggle? There's a fake beard merchant who insists you should haggle.
Zakan is not a haggler, but if one of the other two, wouldn't just be like,
Oh.
how much money
you
for
mean
this? Thank you.
you mean me?
This burly.
You mean Corbin?
Yeah.
This burly stuff and everybody comes out and he's like, what's the matter? He's like, this one doesn't want to haggle. Doesn't want to haggle.
Because
Zakan
that's
is very
my
much
job.
for like, take this. And they go, this is the money, and they go, all right.
So, can't wait for Spelljammer. Yeah, I had the second edition box.
Oh.
Nice. Only time I tell, despite being level 44 in real life, am relatively new to D&D. I've only been playing for 4 years, so I'm only 5th edition, so yeah, all this is shiny and new and exciting for me.
Yeah.
Tankards and Tales, hello friend, how you doing? Okay, so...
Yeah, so I think Zakhan hands over those 3 bracelets.
It's like, sell this.
Yeah, like the 3 bracelets, and then I don't know who was holding that Medusa diamond or any of the gems from our other side quest that we did, but whatever Zakhan has on him, just pushes it to Corbin and says,
More important
Oh,
question.
to Corbin.
Where
I
did
would say,
that
please
person-
tell me you didn't push all your money to them. Like, here you go.
More important question is, where did that person in Styroscape just now get dates and pistachios from? What?
pistachios grow very well down here. You
oh,
can get baklava everywhere. It's crazy.
We make baklava so bad.
Pistachio is the best ice cream. Okay, now. Love it.
And then I think
Well,
while Corbin's haggling, what
My first experience of...
Yeah,
my
Corbin
first
puts
experience
one
before I could-
bracelet down.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay.
My first experience arriving in Japan before I could read and speak properly of that is like, pistachio ice cream, yes! And it was green tea ice cream.
still
Delicious.
good, still good.
Delicious,
Yeah.
but a shock.
That was your raisin in the chocolate chip cookies. Like, what is this lie?
Alright, so... Jim Jar, where are you? I'm going to use Jim Jar as a template for Niblin.
A gym jar could go help as well.
Jim Jar's off having a barbecue with cousins. Sorry.
He deserves the family
He's
time.
home
It's
now.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he deserves the family.
Okay, so, Corbin. I would like to have a contested roll here.
Yes.
Okay. Your persuasion versus my deception.
Ooh. Okay. All right, hold up.
as this haggling commences.
Persuasion.
Ah.
No, that's cool. That's...
Look at these bracelets. They're all beat up and what's this green? Is this oxidization? Oxidization?
I rolled an 18. Well, I rolled 14, but it's plus 4. 18.
Okay. And they roll 16.
These bracelets are vintage, freshly brought to you. And also, you at this point don't even get the bracelets. I can offer you maybe this scarf and possibly a gem or two for something as inconsequential as what you're trying to sell us right now.
Okay. And they're like, persuasive argument washes over them. They're like, I suppose they are quite rare pieces. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I can do this for you. And so, what's the sum total of your goods?
Of everything that we spent, we did the 1,010.
The things you're trying to sell.
The bracelets, I think, were 75 gold apiece, and there was 3 of them.
Okay.
What was their, module written value?
Yes. So
And then it
75.
depends on if was Corbin doing the dresses as well. I think that was another thing.
We're doing 3 dresses.
Okay, how much were they?
I don't have anything written for the dresses. I just have written that we
There's
recovered them
value,
from the Medusa
yeah.
cave,
Mm-hmm.
and that they are made of
And
spider
then
silk.
some Medusa gem as
Bear
well.
with me. Blingdenstone, Rock Blights. Nehidra's Lair.
Mhm.
Treasure. They're worth 200 each.
Ooh,
So, plus 600 for 3 of those.
earning that sword back.
Yeah. Anything else?
So that puts us at
31
25.
spell gems. I don't know what we want to do with that.
Those will probably keep, I think. Because the spells were
Only
quite good.
3 had an aura of magic, though.
So the rest are just gems but have no
They
magic.
can be charged.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we have what? Let me see. 3 of 31 actually had a charge.
Yeah,
The
so
other
28.
28 were
Yeah.
were
Our
empty.
base are just money. Oh no.
Ka-ching!
That's right. That's right. See if we wanted to unload the rest of those.
Yeah.
None of us are wizards, so we're not charging up spell gems.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a look here.
28 empty spell gems.
Do you remember?
Just wait to attune. Just wait.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how much, how many spell gems Kazook gave you to deliver. Because I have a price for that.
Oh, and like what he paid us in reward.
Yeah.
Yeah, that interaction was so hilariously fast because he was rude to us and we were like, whatever, take your bag.
Right? Kazook. Okay, here we go. Over lake. Shattered Spire. Gives you... Okay, he gave you... Yeah, it just says a sack full of raw gemstones. That's worth 100 gold. And you were given 50. I know, right? Let's just call it 200. Let's just round it to 200.
Like an old lady putting pennies in the bank. What?
All right. All hail
That's a
Sirenscape for
common
their
hate stuff.
Cobalt Yark and the mass effort for Strahd and Witchlight. Yes, indeed. Only time will tell. Love all the stuff.
So plus 200, that puts us at 8, 9, 10,
I'll tell you-
1,025.
Yeah, I'll tell you how much it is, don't we? Keeping track here. Anything else?
That's what the diamond from the Medusa's lair, the dresses from the Medusa's lair, 3 of them, 28 empty spell gems,
Yep.
the bag of gems from Kazook.
No, you
And,
gave that to the guy.
Yeah, we already delivered those.
Yeah. And then the bracelets. I think that's it, right?
And we have a ruby and emerald gem.
Ruby and emerald that we got from someone.
The same place, I think, in the cave. No.
That's
Where's
it.
it from? It was after. It was the place where the earth elemental erupted from the wall. So it has to be near the
They were
temple.
just there. They were on the ground, and you and me both was like, yoink, and
Oh,
then
yeah,
we rolled.
yeah.
They were.
Yeah,
Just
those are-
yoink down.
Those would be the control gems for the earth elementals.
Oh, do we want to keep that in?
I wrote down what the colors meant.
If Corbin, if you wanted to make good with the druids, the local druids here, giving them back to them would be a good thing to do.
Yeah, and because I'm choosing the druid lifestyle, I shouldn't try to trade
Yoink,
them.
indeed.
It's
There was the sack of gems from the ghost's house.
oh yeah,
Who got those?
Grave robbed that guy.
There was a
He
potion.
gave him to
You
us.
got a potion from there, and there were 600 GP gems in there, so that's another 600. And the
Collected so many things running around and then went into the final boss battle with no health potions.
yep, it was great. So it all added tension. It's good. It's
yeah.
doesn't say how much those. I think basically that they can't be bought. Like people in the market wouldn't buy those from you. You would have to deliver them to the druids.
Oh, we have
No control
14 electrum coins.
Okay, well that's just money, so that's all good.
The higher currency.
Yeah, it's like so those are worth 10 gold pieces each.
Oh, okay. It's just 140.
Okay, so that's everything. So take those off your sheets and notes, please. And Corbin, with your successful bartering,
Corbin is doing this
able
hour
to
of
sell
bartering.
them for. Hang on. It was. 2,006 gold pieces. And of course, no one trader has that much money. You're just like moving backwards and forwards around and going to different traders and things. But
it's like the con hall at the end.
Yeah,
We're not
exactly.
sure how we got this much money afterwards. And it's like, okay, I think I can stop now. This is good. and they look at you, Alora, because you're the one that's like, money is like, I can tell that something is valuable, but I don't actually know how much this is.
Yeah,
Laura's the only one of the three of us who kind of understands money.
Only time will tell. I think it's like basically it's like it's just good for encumbrance. If you're counting coin weight, you want to put your gold pieces into election pieces. Make it a tenth of the amount of coins. So yeah, just
it should last us up top, right?
Yeah, for a while.
Indeed.
We can make some trips if need be, but I don't know if Zakon's comfortable with them.
Yeah. All right, good, because that guy was totally trying to screw us. So was that lady.
Let's see here.
I'm not saying I almost used that potion. Hey, Lord, you know the love potion. Like, I'm not saying I almost used that potion. They tried me.
I mean, at any point, if there's something you really wanted, I could try my hand at it, but that's up to all of you. If you feel like that merchant is particularly immoral and deserving of a few items going missing,
you so nearly had guides to the surface, and you lost it all by being arrested.
So close, so close.
It's pretty indeed, to be fair.
We need the
But I think,
here, Zakon.
But after selling all the things, I think then we definitely go talk to them to see if we can accompany a caravan up top.
Okay.
Or if anybody needs guards to accompany them up top.
Yep.
It can either be as a job or just as part of the caravan.
I still think we're deserving of rewards. Maybe a few more potions.
They gave you rewards.
I want more.
We just sold some of our rewards.
It's not enough.
It's fine. We're going back up top where you could just so many more people to rob with so much more expensive things.
Immoral people.
Immoral people. That's really what we're going for here. And I have connection with most of the immoral people. I'll help you rob my mom's friends.
Let's do it. A little trip back home. It'll be nostalgic.
Hey.
Yeah, they gave you that stone of controlling earth elementals, which is immensely powerful.
Yes.
Just summon a free summon per day of an earth elemental.
We have to come up with a name for them.
Rocky. Come on.
Jelly bean.
Jelly
Something
bean.
ridiculously cute. So when we call it, they will not see an earth elemental coming in the slightest.
I remember the days when we asked chat to name things instead.
And then we had an earth elemental named Sugar Floss.
I mean, if you're summoning a new one like every day,
Earthy
give it a new
McEarth
name.
face.
Right? We'll make a chart and roll for it. We'll have a new name every time we summon it.
Yeah.
Laura, they've got you pegged. Laura sounds innocent, but
Innocent. Okay, well, sort of.
okay. So yes, you complete your shopping and
Martin?
come away with more money than
Buy
you
whatever
went.
potions we can.
Yep.
It was a net profit,
is that-
which is good.
Potion seller lady still around?
Yeah, sure.
Does she got any goods to offer us?
I mean, she was the vendor of the magical items.
Oh, okay. So we
Yeah.
cleaned her out.
We cleaned her out.
Yeah.
Yep. Like the last time you showed up there was like 2 days ago. As well. So, yeah.
Yeah. And
I
there's been,
came
you know,
into
like
town, cleaned them out, then did a bunch of stuff, and then we cleaned them out on the way out. Like,
I gotta say, I think I was very generous there. I think just after a battle, I think the city would be rather thin on the ground as far as healing potions goes. But
these are the private merchants. Quartermaster Zenny, she's got all the city's resources.
okay, so
Yeah.
you
How much should I take out for like a cloak and like too many field rations and the various like camping type supplies that Zakan is stocking up on?
let's call it 5 gold.
All right.
And Webster is struggling under the weight of their saddlebags now.
oh no, my baby.
Don't try and make it
Is
climb
it
on the
because we have too
ceiling.
much money?
Just like starts climbing on the ceiling, it just starts raining gold.
Like he's been demoted from fighter to saddlebag carrier. Now Shakushio is in charge.
No, it's fine. Darkisha has a little
It's-
backpack too.
It's not like I'm rolling in secret every time to see if Webster attacks Shakushio.
I do not have time for my babies to be jealous of each other. Please stop.
Gotta make them friends.
Use some of the coins as decorations to decorate Webster's silk scarf. Telling you, he's gonna look like a circus animal, so people don't attack him. Most of our fights will be me defending this creature. Don't do this.
Okay.
All
Right.
So, Quartermaster Zenny to talk about where to go.
So you head back to Digamatok Hall, which is here, and Quartermaster Seni is up there on the raised area, and let's do this here. And looking through all of the plans and maps and everything, and she only time will tell is like returning to the campaign after quite a while, and they can't believe Webster's actually still alive. Indeed. And yeah, all the braziers are burning in here, as you can hear, and you come in there, and Senny turns. Ah, welcome. I trust you slept well, all healed up. You adventurers and your crazy healing abilities.
Well, a nice bath helps.
You're a tough lot, aren't you? Well, as promised, we do have caravaneers and guides ready to send you on your way if you so desire. Sad to see you go, but I think we've got things under control now, thanks to you.
Do you know, Quartermaster, where the nearest sort of entrance to the surface is that the caravan will be going?
Sorry, I've never heard it called that before. Most people say exit to the surface, but the closest one is a little ways to the west of here, and let's see. This is right. Compare my maps. Okay, so Blindenstone is there, and that would be there. Aha. Yeah, the nearest exits go up through the tunnels, and they come out on the the northern edge of the Evermoors. Between the Evermoors and the Lurchwood.
I know that we had discussed the possibility of...
I just wanted to say that again. The Lurchwood. Yeah. Sorry.
It's a beautiful, beautiful accent. We had discussed the possibility of going up through Gontalgrim, since I know the fortress connects to the Underdark, but that is still quite a distance from here, I understand.
I think Gontalgrim's quite far over to the west. It would be, weeks' travel.
In that case, if a caravan is headed towards the surface to this area you speak of.
No, they're not. They won't be going to the surface, but they'll be traveling in that direction. They're going to be traveling to a nearby trading post. But they can show you in the direction of the tunnels and send you on your way.
We'd be happy to join them for a time. Safety in numbers.
Absolutely. And then it's just the last little dash up, the last tunnels, and you'll be high and dry, as they say.
Is Eldith with us?
Um,
Because we're kind of getting ready to leave.
I don't know. If you want, sure. Yeah.
We're just going to turn to ask her. This Lurkwood, are you familiar with its location?
Yes. Yeah, it is on the edge of the Spine of the World Mountains, east of your home, Corbin. It's across. Are you familiar with Mirabar? There's the city of Mirabar on the edge of the Spine of the World Mountains, and then beyond that is where Raven Rock is, and Corbin's family home. And then it's southwest of Lurkwood, towards Neverwinter. In the mountains there, that's where Gauntlegrim is, and Mount Hodnow. Mount Hodnow, by the way, if Daisy and Cos are still in chat, is where the Candlekeep Mysteries crew first started.
Ooh. It sounds that going over the surface to Gauntlegrim to get you home, acquire some aid, eventually get Darendelle to where he needs to go. It sounds like this is our best way to go.
Yeah, it sounds. I think Darendelle was saying that his what did he call it? Zumana.
I believe.
Sorry, I was speaking Swift number. Yeah, I believe that Darendelle said that Zumana is in the western reaches of Lurkwood.
Then perhaps we can pay a visit there. I know he's probably enjoyed the Underdark the least.
It's funny. He looks most at home.
Well, I'll be counting on your guidance once we reach the surface, and must confess I'm somewhat uncomfortable to spend so long traveling up there, but
It's surely better than travelling down here.
depends on your perspective. But I think it will be quickest, easiest, safest for the group.
Well, we should definitely head in Darendel's direction, as we don't want to go through the Evermoors. It is a nasty area of chilly bogs and rolling hills, famously infested with trolls.
A place to be avoided. I trust you have all the supplies that you need as well? Everything gathered up?
Well, I have everything I need to take. Yes, we will gather anything we need on the way. The herds, you remember. And you gather all your stuff together, and later in that day, saying a teary farewell to Jimjar, Topsy, and Turvy, who will stay.
I think, while saying farewell to Jimjar, do sort of a handshake thing, and Zakan leans in and says, if you can, keep your ears open for any sign of that drow matron that was hunting us. We will return, and I wouldn't want it to be into a trap.
Yeah, sure.
I know you have your networks here.
In a manner of speaking, You, look after this lot, eh?
Of course.
Corbin? Don't worry. There are plenty of mushrooms on the surface as well.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm about.
And he turns. There's just a tug at the corner of his eyes and a grin across his face. Your Majesty?
Laura just gives a smug smile and rolls her eyes.
Thank you. Thank you for everything. And I hope you're able to find the places you're looking for, the help you're looking for, whatever it is.
Take your rest while you can. This is all far from over.
Well, just know that if any of them abyssal types come around bringing the stone way, they'll find themselves a world of hurt. Black pudding catapults? And yeah, there's those steps that are kind of awkwardly spaced to make attacking the gates tricky. Everyone's like on the steps there, and like Quartermaster Seni and like a bunch of the guild heads and the head of the Druids Guild and everyone are all arrayed there. All the various people that you've met here in the city. Excuse you, Sirenscape. As you head out with a Sverfneblin caravan and start making your way down the steps and off into the tunnels once more. And you shoulder your packs, the ones that you haven't burdened poor Webster with, and everyone starts to make their way off and away from the large gates of Lingdenstone, and you head out once more into the dark tunnels and bioluminescent glow of the wild Underdark as you make the last leg of your journey towards the surface. And we will leave things there. A massive thank you to everyone who's joined us today, and to my lovely players, of course. And thank you so much for all the love at the start there, the hype train and the follows and the subscriptions and the raids coming in. Made my day. Thank you so much. We are going to draw our giveaway winner in just a moment, but we will, before that, do a quick roundup of what's going on. Not too much to say. So if you want to get in the giveaway, if you're not already, !enter for your last chance to jump in there. As I quickly wrap up things here, because we are doing my birthday world building stream later, but that will be the last stream for an entire week, as it is the holiday Golden Week here in Japan, and we will be offline for that whole week. So until May 5th or May 6th, depending where you are in the world, we will be offline with no campaigns or anything running, and we'll be making our triumphant return with the wonderful Wild Beyond the Witchlight crew on May the 5th or 6th, respectively. Thank you, everyone. Cheers anytime as well. All right. So, as we leave things for today, we have a present for you. Let us see who is our winner for the giveaway. Good luck, everybody who jumped in there. Freedom from Mars, thank you for the follow. As I said, everyone who's followed today, check your Twitch whispers, as we'll be sending that Discord invite, the followers Discord invite, in your random direction, general direction is what I meant to say. Excuse me. Thank you, Robblejax. Thank you, Anytime Will Tell. A lovely start to the day. Okay, so the winner of CZRPG's newly released Encounters in the Underdark. Shout out in chat if you're here. If you're not, good luck to everyone else, as you'll get a second chance. Let us see who is going to be today's winner. The CZRPG supplement is going to Ta-da! Cause! Congratulations! Thank you. And you cheered lots of bits and everything as well through the stream there and supported us there, so thank you so much. Give us a shout there.
Congratulations.
You're still around, Cos, right? Freedom for Mars just stumbled upon near the end of it, and thanks and happy birthday. Thank you, Freedom. Yes, thank you for dropping on by. Hope to see you again soon. We'll be uncharacteristically quiet for a while, as we're having a big national holiday, week-long national holiday here in Japan. But we will be back very soon. And there's lots, when we're back in full stream, there's lots going on. We have, coming up starting May the 5th and 6th respectively, Wild Beyond the Witchlight, Barovia and Beyond, our homebrew Ravenloft. Then we have Candlekeep Mysteries, Chasenta's Tyranny, Rime of the Frost Maiden, and these wonderful people here in the Underdark. But not for much longer. Right, okay.
We're hanging out for our shopping and leveling and quest turning in episode.
Very chill birthday stream there. Yes, it was usually a bit more hectic.
John will go back to trying to kill us after the break.
Noted. Okay, thank you, all of you. I will miss you next week, but I look forward to joining up again in a couple of weeks for our next session. Right, thank you, everybody. Absolutely wonderful, as always, and we will see you again very, very soon. Let us see, speaking of raids and lovely people and spreading the love around this Twitch place of ours, who is online? Any of the stream team? Who is streaming at the moment? Let's see. None of the stream team are on at the moment. So let us go over someone I haven't had the chance to raid. They're not usually streaming at this time. Our friend Time Lord's wife is streaming at the moment, doing some D&D stuff, quote unquote. I have a surprise. Let's go and see what the surprise is. Thank you, Cars. Thank you, everybody. So stick around for the raid if you've got them. Let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we say around these parts, Oyasumi Nasai. Oyasumi.
Hey guys.